What is going on, lovely people? Welcome back to another long overdue vlog. Actually, hold on one second. The title of this video is probably gonna be something along the lines of like starting 2026 early, which is why I am vlogging, because that is a New Year's resolution that I do have. And as I've gotten older, I've really started to not participate in the New Year's resolution thing and just commit to something and start it the day that I say that I'm gonna do it. Because what's the point of waiting? I just made my coffee for the day and I'm about to get into some editing. I'm off today. Thank the Lord. I do have a full-time job and I do content on the side, but this is kind of the start of me documenting my way to full-time creator slash business owner. You get the gist. One thing that I always used to do is kind of make like a vision board or like a mood board of how I want certain periods of my life to go, but this year is gonna be different. So I actually have a few still on my phone that I wanna show y'all. This is when I was streaming. I wanted to be a full-time streamer, YouTuber, all that jazz. I always used to make them for my phone. So at the time, I wanted a Jeep. I wanted to read my Bible more. I wanted to get to like 50,000 Twitch and all of that, but it was never, and it's actually kind of cool that I still have them on my phone, so you can kind of see that I've always done it digitally. So at the time, I thought I wanted a BMW M2 until I found out that they weren't all-wheel drive. And then they were just so vague that I felt like that they were okay. It was just kind of like something cool to look at or say that I did. I do want to edit this TikTok and Instagram short real quick. And then from there, we're going to get into the new and improved vision that I have for the vision board, or the 2026 board. That's what I'm going to call it. My 2026 board. So, yeah. All right, a few hours later, and we are done with the first thing on today's agenda, and that is creating our short form content for the day. What I really want to do to make 2026 just a tad bit different is to create a vision board or kind of a visual roadmap of how I want my 2026 to go. Here's the gaming setup. I want it like right here on this wall on the gaming setup. I honestly just want to be able to look up when I'm working and see what I'm working towards. I got 8 things for 2026 that I want to put on this board that we're gonna make today. So we got the list of everything. Now I gotta kind of find corresponding pictures that make sense for this. Oh yeah, no. All right, number 1, this is the one. This, oh my goodness. I'm not gonna go over everything. I just want to show, I'm excited just looking at it. we're not gonna go through every picture, but this is the start. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fire. Dude, this watch is sick. And it's funny as I sit here and I'm really thinking about like this watch that costs this money. But one thing that I want to get across is when you buy stuff like this, bro, let it be for you. And my first time really feeling that is when I got my car. The nicest car I've ever had until about 6 months ago was a Toyota Camry. Before you buy something like that, you think about it more than what it actually is. And in saying that, I bought that car because it's what I liked. But at the end of the day, it's just another car. At the end of the day, that's just another watch. So want more for yourself? Absolute. But if you take anything away from this video, do it because it's something that you want for you. It's something that you like. When I learned about the history of something, I typically like it more. I learned about the history of BMW because of where I work. I learned about the history of Rolex because where I work, you see them all the time. The same with, like, you know what I mean? I think that it just hits different when you learn about something. You become a true fan who can appreciate the art for what it is. I ain't gonna lie, some of this stuff I'm gonna get off Pinterest. Like this is the vibe that I see like my room or my like space being. But taking this and creating it with my spin on it. You see the vision? I know. Next thing on the agenda is actually going out and getting everything. Essentially 2 stops. I gotta go to Walgreens to get the picture, and I gotta go to Target to get everything that I need, because again, I am gonna frame this, so let's go do that, I guess. Every time I turn my car on, I still feel like I got the coolest car ever. I'm not gonna lie, one of my goals for this channel is to definitely post once a week. That's why I feel like it's so important to start now, because I feel like if I just keep waiting and waiting and waiting, January's gonna come around and I'm gonna be like, man, I'll be like, yeah, well, I can always do it then. Or I'm honestly tired of putting things off. That's kind of where this video comes from, which I do apologize if this video seems like sporadic or all over the place, but in all honesty, I think I just looked at myself in the mirror. It's like, bro, come on now. You know the kind of content you want to make. You know what you need to be doing to get to the level where you being at. Like, yes, I'm doing okay short form content wise, but it's like, come on, you know you can be doing way better. So why not start documenting your life now and doing it the right way? I had so many excuses. Let's try to target while we talk about all the excuses I had. First excuse I had is I didn't have a full frame camera. I had a Sony a6600 at the time. I said, if I really want to start vlogging, I really want a full frame camera. For whatever reason, I don't know. I feel like, again, all these excuses that I had were honestly just me coping. Then I got the A7 III. So I get the A7 III. I vlog with it when I went to DreamCon, when I got my new car. All of that was cool. But then I was like, I really hate the setup that I gotta use with this, man. Like, I need an external monitor and I need all this extra stuff. So I'm gonna just wait till I get a new camera. I ended up having, you know, a few good months in a row at work. So I made some decent money. And I'm like, all right, bet. Let me go ahead and get a camera. This is what's gonna change everything. The one thing that getting this new camera did change with me mentally is through my short form content. So I will be honest, my short form content has started to flourish a lot more. I've been posting pretty much every single day. I'm not gonna lie, this December has been a little weird for me. There's been a few days where I've taken off or whatever the case may be, but before this, I'm not gonna lie, I was on like a 45-day streak of posting every single day at the start of Q4 of 2025, which was dope. You know what I mean? Like, that's huge. That was something that I said I would do as soon as I got a new camera. And another thing that I said I was gonna do is I'm gonna start doing weekly vlogs. At least every Sunday, drop a video on Life is Quadisu's channel. So I get this camera and I'm doing all this daily content with short form, and I think my brain was like, man, you're doing enough. But the whole time it's like, I know that this is really what I want to be doing. You know what I mean? I know that I want to be able to document this journey of building my own business, going full time again with content, growing a YouTube again, hopefully to pass 80,000 subscribers, which my last YouTube channel stopped at before I stopped posting. If I'm saying a lot, I'm sorry, bro. This is my first time really vlogging since freaking DreamCon, dude. But I'm saying all this to say it was always something that kind of held me back when it came to, you know, getting in front of the camera and just pressing record. And I said to myself, I'm like, bro, you got to stop having that mindset. If it's always something, I got the A7 IV and I'm like, man, maybe I should just wait till I get an FX3. And then something hit me. It's like, bro, you gonna get an FX3 and then what? What's gonna change? You already got the camera that you were looking for. I can see myself without an external monitor. This is dope. I just had to stop making excuses. And that's kind of the way that I really want to be in 2026, which is why I'm just like, man, I might as well start now. 2026 for me starts today. Please believe these flows teach egos to. I want to listen to that. Let's listen to some J. Cole as we go and get. Yeah, wait. Y'all know who album is fire? Daniel Caesar has probably every single album gotten insanely better. And let me tell you something. This Son of Spurgie album, 10 out of 10. Hold on, bro. Hold on. This right here. Ooh! I got speaks to mental signs, and I think I just seen that. He's talking about a woman right here. I felt this. Hold on. Cause when I kissed her, that man said, when I kissed her, I picture her bringing forth life. That is like, man, don't let me get to talking about love in here. Little tidbit. I think as a man, the most important thing you can do is find a wife and find a good one. But maybe we'll talk about that another day. It's 1 o'clock and I haven't posted my short form content for the day, so let me do this before I go into this store. Anybody that's trying to make content for a living, the one thing that I really messed up on when it came to content the first time that I went around with it is not utilizing TikTok and short form content enough, bro. Because when TikTok came out, there was a huge shift in content in general that if you were there, you know, bro, TikTok was huge. And at the time, I was too cool to be on TikTok, bro. Not saying saying that I had to be on TikTok shaking my hips and dancing, but just utilizing TikTok to get more eyes on my content is something that I completely missed out on, and it is the reason why I no longer make gaming content. I do still love gaming, and I do think that maybe at one point or another I will be able to make gaming content again on a completely different channel, but as of right now, my heart is behind the camera, bro. All right, here we go. So I need a frame, but I don't know what size. I think this is big enough. Oh, 1000%. This is actually huge. This might be too big. Pause. What's this, 16 by 20? Thinking 12 by 18 for sure. So a big reason that I like coming to Target a lot is because of the vinyls they have, because I want a record player bad. Just look at this. Just classics, just sitting around. What else? I know they got more Drake. How do y'all personally rank Views? I think Views might be like Drake's second best album. So Far Gone don't count because that's a mixtape. Oh, they got Chromacopia. Bro. Was just talking about this album. I might get this. I did not come in here for this. Oh my gosh. I have one vinyl to my name and it's a J. Cole album. Do I limited edition? They got me. I need to be more fiscally responsible from here on out, because I actually did not need that. Last thing I need is glue, but I don't remember coming to get glue as a kid and it was this many in a pack. Am I bugging? Or have I just been out of school that long? All right, I got everything. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was curious.
Yeah.
Interesting. Have a great day, sir.
Thanks, you too. One of the Target employees just asked me if I'm a filmographer. That was kind of cool. Target was a success. Let's get to Walgreens and get these pictures. I rap so vicious, but I talk so politely. Never met a baby mama who don't like me. I think one of the coolest things ever about this year is being able to say I wanted this in January, and now it's December, and now I got it. Shout out to Walgreens, because I walked in and walked out in 30 seconds with the pictures that I ordered. One of the main things that I wanted to do is end this year off strong and start off 2026 the right way. I was tired of making excuses. I was tired of lying to myself, and I was tired of putting things off that I know will only get me where I want to in the long run. I want to thank you guys for coming along with me on this small vlog. And also, if you've made it all the way to the end, thank you as well. This is just the beginning and something that I feel can be very special for me. Those who have already started to support this channel and me, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because this is a dream of mine that I've had for as long as I can remember, honestly. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next video.